Hold it right there, ladies. Hold it right there. Don't take another step. Whoa. Who taught y'all how to get into a phalanx? No, this is not the last straw. There will not be any stabbing, jugging, or shanking me today. Women, Israelites, countrymen, lend me your ears. I come not to praise, condemn, or shame the daughters of Zion. I come to educate them. What could I possibly say to justify my title, you ponder? I want to say something I figured out a while ago to crush a particular rebellion of someone against MGTOW. After reading it again, with some fresh eyes, I saw a linchpin I hadn't perceived before and quickly concluded, even though I'm about to get roasted in the feminine fire for trying to help, even though my efforts will be met with suspicion and doubt, ridicule and scorn, it would be a dereliction of my duty as your boy if I didn't bring this information out and let the chips fall where they lie. Yes, ladies, yes, you will have to be the bigger person yet again and look past me in this video as well. But when it's all said and done, I think, mind you, I think you will have no other choice but to say, you know what? I don't hate him any more than I did when I first started this video. And that's all I can ask for. I can't ask for nothing more. You know that? I can't ask for nothing more. Saying that, ladies and gentlemen, the title says it all. And that is exactly what was intended when the Cyclops we call feminism went live. See, just like all wars, there are many battlefronts you must cover if you are planning for a complete victory. I think I have found one of their battle plans hiding in plain sight with their desired results in plain view. Now wait a minute and hold it right there. Y'all already know. This is an Ivy Scribey joint, which can only mean three things. One, I'm building a case. I'm building a case. Two, my big Fig Newton is towards the end. And three, if you can perceive it, we're trying to blow your minds. Saying that, behold, according to Wikipedia, under hypoactive sexual desire disorder. That's hypoactive, Hypoactive, sexual desire disorder. Quote, hypoactive sexual desire disorder, which is HSDD, or inhibited sexual desire, which is ISD, is considered a sexual dysfunction and is categorized as a lack or absence of sexual fantasies and desire for sexual activity as judged by a clinician. For this to be regarded as a disorder, it must cause marked distress or interpersonal difficulties and not be better accounted for by another mental disorder or drugs, legal or illegal, some other medical condition, or asexuality. Listen up. A person with ISD will not start or respond to their partner's desire for sexual activity. Stop. So as you can see thus far, and as you know, sex, or the lack, in this case the lack of it, is the main witchcraft and sorcery avenue the evildoers use to spin their web to confound and separate you. Can you imagine how many sexless marriages there are out there? But let's continue, please. Listen up and pin the tail. Quote, there are various subtypes of HSDD, which can be 1. General lack of sexual desire. Or 2. Situational, still has sexual desire, but lacks sexual desire for current partner. And it can be 3, acquired. HSDD started after a period of normal sexual functioning. Or 4, lifelong. The person has always had no/low sexual desire. I'm going to read those again. I'm going to read these again. These are the types. There are various subtypes. HSDD can be 1, general lack of sexual desire. Or 2, situational, still has sexual desire, but lacks sexual desire for current partner. And it can be 3, acquired. HSDD started after a period of normal sexual functioning. Or 4, lifelong. The person has always had no/low sexual desire. Though it can sometimes be difficult to distinguish between these types, they do not necessarily have the same cause. The cause of lifelong/generalized HSDD is unknown. Listen up and perceive. In the case of acquired/generalized low sexual desire, possible causes include various medical/health problems, psychiatric problems, low levels of testosterone, or high levels of prolactin. Stop. Bingo, bingo. Why 2 bingos, you ponder? Well, the first bingo was for our much earlier sad but true fact of the psychiatric state/depression drug dependency of the modern woman, especially the black woman. And the second bingo was for them admitting high levels of prolactin was a necessary ingredient in making a whore. You know, don't want to have sex with their husbands, but love them some Dontario. But before I show you why this fact is so important, allow me to show you that I'm not looking at the information with patriarchal misogynistic bias. Let's continue, please. Quote, there are some factors that are believed to be possible causes of HSDD in women. As with men, meaning whatever is said next applies to both men and women. As with men, various medical problems, psychiatric problems, such as mood disorders, or increased amounts of prolactin can cause HSDD. Additionally, factors such as relationship problems or stress are believed to be possible causes of reduced sexual desire in women. Example. So as you can see thus far, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, there is a common disorder among humanity that will make a wife frigid. Yep, I said it, frigid towards her husband, but will boost her desire to say, giddy up, giddy up, giddy up, all over that no-good nigger named Dontarius. We know this is a disorder. Excuse me. We now know this disorder is stimulated by the increase of a protein called prolactin. For the love of decency and order's sake, I think it only prudent you put aside your hatred for me right now and continue with me down this rabbit hole. I can't hear your answer because this is a video. But if you haven't hit the red button yet, behold, according to Wikipedia under prolactin, subtitle under functions. Quote, prolactin has a wide variety of effects. It stimulates the mammary glands to produce milk, lactation, increase serum concentration of prolactin during pregnancy, cause enlargement of the mammary glands, and prepare for milk production, which normally starts when levels of progesterone fall by the end of pregnancy and the suckling stimulus is present. Listen up, listen up. Prolactin plays an important role in maternal behavior. Prolactin plays an important role in maternal behavior. Prolactin delays hair regrowth in mice. Stop. Bingo. So as you can see thus far, ladies and gentlemen, On top of being a main ingredient in our horse brew, prolactin is a necessary protein that plays an important role in maternal behavior, and an increase of prolactin delays hair regrowth in mice. Before we go forward, allow me to show you the importance of a delicate balance of prolactin. And then I want you to tell me in the comment section if I'm wrong, if I point out that it sounds exactly like what we are lacking in the black community today. Y'all know I'm trying to clean up my act, so that's why I'm asking y'all. Would I be wrong? Check this out. According to Wikipedia, under maternal sensitivity. Now, when you are on what we just read, I just simply tapped the blue icon, and it took me to this. So what we're reading is what it meant in our last article. Okay, quote, maternal sensitivity is a mother's ability to perceive and infer the meaning behind her infant's behavioral signals and to respond to them promptly and appropriately. Maternal sensitivity affects child development at all stages through life, from infancy all the way to adulthood. In general, more sensitive mothers have healthier, more social, and cognitively developed children than those who are not as sensitive. Also, maternal sensitivity has been found to affect the person psychologically even as an adult. Adults who experience high maternal sensitivity during their childhood were found to be more secure than those who experience less sensitive mothers. Once the adult becomes a parent themselves, their own understanding of maternal sensitivity will affect their own child's development. Some research suggests that adult mothers display more maternal sensitivity than adolescent mothers, who may in turn have children with a lower IQ and reading level than children of adult mothers. The three most negative affecting factors are maternal depression. We already went through that with black women. Maternal stress. We already went through that. And maternal anxiety. Recent studies have shown that maternal post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD, can negatively impact a mother's sensitivity during stressful moments with her child that serves as traumatic reminders, and that is quite likely has a neutral bias in the maternal brain. Example. Now, if I was an evildoer, and only if I was an evildoer, like that cat, I would make sure just about all of my enemies' women somehow in some way got a huge dose of my insensitive whore-making prolactin in their systems every day unawares. What would be even sweeter, I flip the script and make them think what I'm giving them somehow liberates them and allows them to fight back against the man. You know, feminism stuff. Now that would be a home run, wouldn't it? But that's just wishful thinking, right? Let's continue with the prolactin Wikipedia article for more clues, shall we? Listen up and perceive. Quote, during pregnancy, high circulating concentration of estrogen and progesterone increase prolactin levels by 10 to 20-fold. I'm going to read that first part again. During pregnancy, high circulating concentration of estrogen and progesterone increase prolactin levels by 10 to 20-fold. Estrogen and progesterone inhibit the stimulatory effects of prolactin on milk production. Stop. Bingo! So as you can see, high levels of estrogen and progesterone increases 10 to 20-fold during pregnancy. Allow me to ask you a question, gentle strangers with the squinty eye. Do you think there is any way in Hades the white man could trick women into increasing their prolactin levels? I mean, sort of like make a pill that they take like their lives depended on it, or better yet, trick them into implanting it in their body to create a whore who don't have the ability to properly nurture the children that are produced through her whoredom? You know, thus supplying my prison industrial complex with free labor, along with meeting all local police budgetary quotas? What? You say women are too smart for that, huh? They highly educated now. Right. Behold, the main ingredient that, just like yeast in a cake, increased prolactin to create a generation of insensitive whores. According to Wikipedia, under oral contraceptive pill, female, quote, 2 types of female oral contraceptive pills taken once per day are widely available. The first, the combined oral contraceptive pill, contains estrogen and progesterone. And 2, the progesterone only pill. Example, bingo. But I know you don't believe me because I'm colored. I know I'm a male. You hate me, and I'm colored. So that's why I want you to check this out. According to IVFI, specializing in infertility and reproductive medicines since 1992, under causes of high prolactin levels, subtitle, medications. Quote, some medications can cause higher levels of prolactin to be produced. The most common medicines, or says medications, that do this are known as antipsychotic medications. We already read about that with black. We already read about that. Other medications which may increase prolactin levels are 1. Some types of antidepressants. We already talked about that. 2. Some types of sedatives. 3. Estrogen. 4. Oral contraceptives. Birth control pills. The next one. Some types of blood pressure medication. And verapamil and some other kind. Starts with an M. The next one. A medication for nausea. And the last one. Antacids. Under stress. Quote, a high prolactin level can sometimes be due to physical stress. Even drawing blood can by itself cause someone to produce too much prolactin. Example, bingo, behold, how to make a prolactin insensitive whore. You can mix and match the ingredients. There are so many ways to make one. You got everything from the antipsychotic medications to the antidepressants that the doctor prescribes with the antipsychotic meds. You got the sedatives the doctor gave you to bring you down off of the antidepressants. You can't forget the blood pressure medicines you got to take because the preacher told you Paul said you can eat anything that they set before you with good conscience. And who don't know about all the stress you are under at work because Von Trail is hating on you. You're stressed at church because that heifer keep biting your style and surely trying to keep up with his no good ass. You know who I'm talking about. Just got to be stressful. But to top all of that off, you got a pill that some of your mothers forced you to take. Why? Because they were being honest about it. They knew they were once whores too. But you have this pill spoon-fed to you by wicked handlers under the guise of empowerment. Yep, just like in the garden of my God. We have a poison pill of ill repute that jacks up the concentration of the #1 protein responsible for marinating the minds of women too. Get this now. It induces a state that makes an otherwise sane woman rejects the man in her bosom and fantasize about getting willy-nilly wonton with a less deserving dude because he has a big black cock. Wake up, ladies.